Rusame reader, Kurosong, and today I will be reading to you from Everlasting War by Cake. Now, on to Chapter 6, Tensions. Sounds of a child playing filled the room. His mother sitting on a chair, watching the child, her smile as soft as could be. She wore a red and gold short-sleeved top, which just stopped under her chest and hugged her body tight. A matching skirt sitting low on her waist, starting tight on her but flailing out, and a large scarf wrapped around her matching outfit. She had a large gold necklace wrapped around her neck with red jewels covering its surface. Gold bracelets all over her forearms. A single ring sat on her right hand. A jewel hanging on her belly with a band of jewels wrapped around her belly. And her head was littered with jewelry. She had a large hoop nose ring with red and white gems dangling and gold leaves in the corner of the hoop, having a chain covered in white pearls leading to her ears, which had large hoop-type earrings with even more jewels. She had a headpiece that ran from the middle of the top of her head to her forehead with two large rubies, one in the middle of the gold pendant on her head, one hanging off the pendant, and smaller gold and white gems hanging around. She had a red dash in between her eyebrows, which houses a gold jewel in the middle. Smaller red dots sat over her eyebrows. A gold dot sat on the outside of her eye on each side, contrasting to her black shadows around her eyes. She had a flag, one with 3 vertical stripes, but a symbol sat in the middle. A top saffron stripe, a bottom dark lime green stripe, and a white stripe middle which housed navy blue wheel with rays extending. She had slick, shiny black hair, which sat in a neat bun too, making her look perfect as can be. Her skin was the same green on her flag, and the saffron only appeared on the patterns of flowers, lines, leaves, and various other things on her hands, wrists, and lower forearms. "Myanmar, it's lunchtime," the woman said, standing up. "Let's go eat some food. I think Grandma made something today." The child got up and ran to her side, grabbing her hand as if to say he was ready to go. Together they walked out of the room to the dining hall. "Hi, India," a male called out, who was just about to sit down. "Hey, Myanmar, bud, what's up?" "Hi, Hong Kong," she replied. The child only waved, causing Hong Kong to smile in turn. Once they ate, the child, Myanmar, left with one of his uncles, leaving India, Hong Kong, and another male alone. "Oi, Raj, do you know why America went to hell? Wasn't he supposed to stay inside of the palace until he became king?" "Oh," India started, her once soft expression face now becoming full of nervousness. "America, Canada, and Malaysia went to meet with the Muscovite Crown Prince. Malaysia actually sent me a letter saying that a guard named Serbia, who apparently hit it off with Nada, and Princess Estonia are there too." "Nada hit it off with a royal guard from a different kingdom, huh? I swear he's always looking for trouble," Hong Kong joked. The Bretonians and Muscovites. What a love story. Now that it's just a guard, imagine America meets the Muscovite princess and they fall in love. The unnamed male replied, hitting Hong Kong on the arm. No, Ozzy, he's going to fall in love with the Crown Prince of Muscovy, India joked, earning laughs from the men. Or get this, Malaysia falls in love with him. Hong Kong chuckled, leaning back. Think about it. Australia, India, Malaysia will go head over heels for any guy that shows her a bit of kindness. Men can't be that much of dicks, Australia said, furrowing his brows. Are folk people really that rude? From my experience, not many like us royals, Hong Kong responded. They see us as stuck-up snobs, full of ourselves, a bunch of self-centered assholes. But when I meant Prince China and Kaiser German Empire, they were far from what folk people think we're like. Yeah, but if we invite them to enter the palace or something, they'll think we're trying to buy them over. India groaned. Princess, Indian Raj, it's an emergency. The three turned to see a maid running towards the group, her face red from running, presumably. What's wrong, Alicia? Both Duke Myanmar and Prince Fiji have gone missing. A Muscovite spy was found and a few more left before guards caught them. They took them. Fuck. India, stay here, Australia said. Hong Kong, we're going to Muscovy. Not asking mother or father? They'll get pissed. We're getting our nephew and little brother back. Plus, we'll be more civil than mother. India watched her two brothers walk out of the dining hall with the maid trailing them, leaving her alone. She was about to break down into tears, but she was managing to hold it in. She stood in that hall for a while, allowing time for Australia and Hong Kong to get ready and quite possibly leave before she ran out. She ran as quickly as she could to the throne room, tears streaming down her face. She burst in and stumbled in, looking up to see her two now worried parents. Oh, dear, what's wrong? Are you still postpartum? Myanmar is a little over 2 years now. France repeatedly asked, now standing at her daughter's side. Muscovy took them, she screamed. Fiji and Myanmar, they're gone. Oh, dear, they'll be safe. Britain, love. I'm going back to Muscovy, he announced, grabbing his cape. I'm getting my son and grandson back. Ozzy and Hong Kong already left, she was able to say between sobs, holding onto her mother as if her life depended on it. They're going to die. I'm sending a letter to America then. He needs to get them back. If there's no response in 3 days, and Australia and Hong Kong aren't back, or they aren't with Fiji and Myanmar, we're going to Muscovy, France, Britain announced, grabbing India and pulling her into a hug. India let go of her mother and held onto her father, sobbing into his chest. Britain and France were discussing what to do, but India wasn't focusing. She wanted her son back. She wanted her brothers back, her sister, all of them. She wanted America, Canada, Malaysia, Australia, Hong Kong, Fiji, and Myanmar back. She wanted the war over. She wanted peace. Don't worry, Dia. She heard her mother's voice break through her thoughts. We're going to get them back. Let's get you to bed. You'll need the sleep. And that's the end of this chapter. That was fucking eventful. Anyway, I'd like to invite you to join the Discord, which is linked down in the description below. That being said, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, night, or whatever it is for you. Just enjoy your time. And I will see you tomorrow.